Hello and welcome to Ready Sets Gaming. I am Ready Set and on my channel, and welcome on in with that raid, Dan. Right on time, man. You're right on time. But welcome on in, Raiders. For those of you that may be new to the channel, I am Ready Set, and on my channel, I predominantly stream indie games with a dash of retro and a hint of modern games. I hear myself doubling them. And that is like, what the what? Okay, so give me a second. Let me fix that. It's like, wait a minute. I hear myself twice. Um, but tonight we are going to look at some of the Steam Next Fest demos. But first, we got to play a game that we owe the developers, and that's Star Stuff. Star Stuff. But then after that, we're gonna switch over to some Steam Next Fest demos. Now, just for those who may or may not know, I do record every game that I play. So if there is a game that you would like to see but you can't stick around, that's perfectly fine. Again, I record the games to upload to YouTube. I used to upload them here on Twitch, but I'm strictly uploading them to YouTube now. But I upload the highlights. So if you're not following me on YouTube, this is the perfect time to do so. And you can follow me over there at Ready Set Indie Games instead of Ready Set Gaming, because I used to go by Ready Set Indie Games. But also, I like to make it known that there may or may not be some dropped frames, depending on what's going on. Again, most of you who come in know that I usually stream using a hotspot. Lately, it's been kind of harder to get a hold, or not get a hold, but to get the hotspots. I used to could get them and get it for like 2 weeks. But as more and more patrons of the library are checking them out, and might I add, not returning them, but it's made it to where now when I do get the hotspot, I can only have it for about a week or so. So we are using Wi-Fi. So that's, so there is a chance that because the connection is not too strong, that it may drop frames. So this is why I record everything that I am playing. But if you are interested in the games that I am playing for tonight, you can use exclamation point GOTC. And I think you can even use exclamation point SNF as well. I think that's the other one. But GOTC still works, and it will give you a list of the games that I am playing for tonight. The way that I am doing the games on the card for this particular week is that I'm updating them the day of, instead of overwhelming myself and picking out 1,000 demos. I'm going through for each day that I choose to stream and just picking out games that I want to play. I wanted to make this kind of more of a chill type setting because I've been stressed out a lot lately. If you notice, I did not stream Saturday because I was really stressed out. I've been stressed out. So I just wanted to kind of take it, kind of easy. I feel like the music might be too loud. But let me adjust that a little bit. But I wanted to, try to relax a little bit. So I just picked, some games that had caught my eye, some that I had been interested in, things like that. Because normally I go all out for Steam Next Fest. I'll put out like, hey, if you have a demo, shoot it my way. I just wanted to kind of do a you know, kind of a low-key type, stress-free stream. I didn't want to create too much for myself, being that I've been having a lot of stress lately. So, but before we do get into our Steam Next Fest demos, on the card we do have Star Stuff, which is a game that I own for the dailygamepad.net. So we're going to take a look at that first, get that done out of the way. And then after that, we are going to jump into the Steam Next Fest demos, which for today I have ODDADA, Love Ghostie, which I played last week, but it's still being featured in Steam Next Fest, and I wanted to finish it. So we're going to play more of that tonight as well. And then after that, okay. So then after that, we have Dungeon Clawler. Then we have, of course, our streams wouldn't be complete without a beat 'em up. So we have the G.I. Joe Wrath of the Cobra demo that we're going to be taking a look at. And then last but not least is going to be Questt III, and welcome on in and just lurking. Waves back at you. Unfortunately, my avatar doesn't wave, but I'm waving back. So that's what's on the card for tonight. And again, you can use !GOTC, to get the links to each of the games. Once we go into the Steam Next Fest games, I will update the title accordingly for the games that we played. So, but let us go ahead and jump into our first game, which is Star Stuff. And while we're waiting for this to load up, I did go ahead and upload episode 2 of the Indie Expedition, so that is available on YouTube. In addition to that, the fun size is also available. So if you haven't checked those out, definitely be sure to go ahead and check out episode 2 of the Indie Expedition. Oh, this is pretty. Okay. So I goofed. Sorry about that. I forgot to plug in the controller. I'm not sure if this uses controller, but we're gonna investigate together. But yeah, is it? Let me see. Okay, it is. It is catching the sound. Let me turn this down just a tad bit. All right. So our first game for tonight. This is not a Steam Next Fest demo, so please keep that in mind that this is actually a full version of a game. And that is Star Stuff. And Star Stuff was given to me on behalf of the dailygamepad.net for free to provide coverage. So I do want to take the time to say thank you to the developers and the publishers of Star Stuff for providing us at the dailygamepad.net with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. Now, this just released on the 7th. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say right now it's on sale for $11.99, and I think that's up until June the 17th. I can't remember, but I know it's on sale right now. And then after that, it goes back to $14.99. So, but if you're interested, please use !GOTC if you're here in the Twitch chat, and that's going to give you the link to the game. And of course, if you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information is going to be in the description box below. So let's just see what we got going on here. Okay. So A, B, I don't know why I was about to say A, B, C, D. I was really about to start singing the alphabet there. Okay, let's jump into it, because this is like a platformer puzzle type game. So, oh, this is gorgeous though. Very pretty. GOTC, babe. Oh, if he doesn't have a name, his name is Philip. We shall call him Philip. Is it not working? It should be working. I just tested it. I'll have to check it here in a second because it's, oh, there it is. Okay, it's just a little delay. It's working. Philip. Welcome to the cosmic family. There's a whole universe out there waiting to be built. Watch your step. My name is Philip. Okay, that's probably not his name. Pretty cloudy out there today. Perfect conditions for a star launch. Wonder what our next shiny little ball will become. You think we've whipped up a star that cosmic critters can call home? Epic. This is pretty. Love the visuals in this. First day, a piece of advice, if I may. Embrace the heat. You may feel overwhelmed at first, but know that you're headed in the right direction. Oh, and keep those safety goggles on. Are we a little star? I think we are. Did you hear about Blinky and Sector G? Yet another reason to wear your safety goggles. They'll need a new nickname. Yeah, come on, Cosmo. Okay, well, I said his name was Philip. Now I'm changing it to Cosmo. Cosmo just fits better. You must be... Well, dang. Now I can't call them that. You must be Miha. Greetings. I'm Hoshi, Senior Stellar Operator of Popoka Star Factory. Welcome to your first day. Oh, Miha. Don't you worry about that rumble. It's just another routine launch. Star making is never silent. It's messy, loud, complex. It is up to us to create calm in the chaos. Anyway, there will be plenty of time for cosmic contemplation. All new recruits must report to Italy for emergency preparedness training. They're on the factory floor. Right, everything's fine. Don't worry about that. Shine on. All right, Miha, we now know your name. Still want to kind of call you Cosmo, but can't call you that because you have a name. Oh, so. Oh, I get it. I see it. I see this. I know how this works. Grab this. Right. Oop. We did it. First try. Okay, pick that up, right? Oh, what if we do this? Like, put this here, right? And then do that. Nice. Ah, perfect timing. It's our new Stellar Systems engineer. Happy to have you in our orbit, Miha. It's Miha, yes. I figured it was Miha. I figured the J made the H sound. Yes. Excellent. I'm Itari Jr., Stellar Atmospheric Technician. I make sure the factory doesn't blow up into tiny bits ever again. Wait, what do you mean ever again? First things first, the terminal. It's used to direct emergency bots in the incredible rare instant something goes terribly wrong. Press run after coding and don't forget to move. Go ahead and figure out how to activate the bridge, okay? Oh, okay. Wow, oh, this is one of those games. Oh, biscuit. Okay, I like these types of games. This is our grabber. It picks up and drops objects. Program the grabber to pick up the crate and drop it at a location that will allow you to pass. Okay. want you to pick up at B, drop at A. But if we do that, right, then can I set up a second command? Then I want you to pick up A. Wait, no. Okay, so Y deletes it, right? Yes. So I want them to pick up at B and drop off at A. Oh, because then I can pick up the block. That makes more sense. Okay. Wait, how am I supposed to get across? Because you can pick up the block. Okay. Bots like to take their time. That's why our engineers developed a way to move time forward. And since we all make mistakes, we call for a rewind feature too. Okay. Okay, so we need to pick up B, pick up at position B, drop at position A. Okay. Will say though, so far I like this one because the coding that they're having you do is a lot simpler than some of the games that I've played like this. At times you have to move quickly and mistakes will be made. You can reset to retry at any time. You'll never lose your code. Okay, so I need to pick up at... It would be pick up at D and drop at C. Oh. Wow, I did that. That was me. That was on me. We oopsed. Okay. Grabbers pick up where we tell them to, not what we tell them to. That's just how things work. Okay. So put that over there. Right. I get it. And then I'm probably gonna have to pick this up. But we'll see. Okay, so pick up at C, drop off at A, pick up at C again, drop off at B. That's what I'm thinking is what's gonna have to be done. Nailed it. It's been 32,767 rotations since our last major incident. That's a record for us. I sense a peculiar shift in energy from the last star launch. Do you feel that? No, I didn't feel anything because I was supposed to ignore that. Like, decisions. Jellybots or astronauts? Both. Something tells me I should stock up. Oh, do I want to go that way? I don't know. Do I want to go that way? What's over here? Can't go that way. All right. Just investigating. All right. Hoshi and Ituri. You'll do great here, Miha. Just think, every problem is a chance to learn something new. What problems? Nothing too serious happens here. Not often, anyway. We haven't had a major malfunction in ages. Eons, even. Follow me. She's giving me Octodad vibes. I completed the tutorial. Yay! Oh! Not the space station going into. Yeah, oof. That didn't sound good. Oh, we spoke too soon. Well, let's see what we're in for. Miha, Itari and I must head back to investigate the extent of this malfunction. See if you can find the backup generator. Oh, and you'll get to meet Onzalo. The sugar drop buttons. Our lovely Stellar Protocol droid. They're working on the stellar part. Shine on. Okay. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Oh, go that way. It was that interact. I said, relax. Really? Relax on a squish pod. That was a it was the vending machine. I am just unlocking achievements left and right, man. Oh, so I'm assuming someone will turn on the generator soon. Enough. In the meantime, the silence is quite nice. Can't go that way. Hey, down here, you mind turning on the lights? I get it, I get it. The stars shine much brighter in the dark. But I'm dealing with a situation here, thanks. Is it? Welcome to Popoka, where everyone deserves to shine. I'm Onzalo, Stellar Protocol Droid. I'm sensing a potential liability, Miha. Stellar Systems Engineer. Ah, it's your first day. In that case, let me polish off my coffee. Let's begin. Allow me to break down how things work. For starters, things are usually working. But besides that, it's simple. You've arrived at Starlight Plaza, your connection to different areas of the factory, all critical to star making success. This is a highly efficient operation, Miha. Star stuff fuels the factory, giving life to stars and enabling their release. Do you know what is highly inefficient? Emergency protocol still relies on an ancient code base no one really understands. In the case of a malfunction, all star stuff is redirected to isolated power cells that can only be reached by programming emergency bots. All other engineers are tied up at the moment. So for now, we're counting on you to power the factory. Good luck with that. I think I'd rather be in the dark. The stars shine so brightly in the dark. What in the blue devil? A bright-eyed engineer, just who I was looking for. Here's the thing. Starlings are stuck on lower levels due to the malfunction, and it's nearing second breath fix. Not second breath fix. We're going to be hearing a lot more rumbling if we don't get the situation under control. I believe you can help. That's where I need to go. Okay, that's kind of weird. That's the second time that's done that. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Like, if for some odd reason, it just, like, forced it to go down. And I don't know why. Okay, orienting. Okay. Okay, so I am thinking... Okay, I get it. So we are going to pick up... What in the blue devil is going on? Like the third time that's happened. No. I want to... What? Pick up, right? At point A. Right. Drop off at point C. Trying to see. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Let's run that and see what happens. Okay. But if I take that... No, I get it. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. So we're going to do that, right? Grab that. Okay, I get it. And then I think I need it to go to point A after we're done. Because then it should sit on point A, which then allows for me to take that over there and then hit the button. So, all right, let's do this. Dang it. I put this like this. There we go. I'm kind of getting in a way from this, and I don't like to really kind of like compare games to one another. No, I hope my... Stop, please. Stop. Controller, don't do this. I'm hoping it's because I didn't have it plugged in before, because Dan bought me this. Hey, Abstractism. I'm doing pretty good. I have no idea why my controller is, like, really drifting. Hold on, give me a second. Let me unplug and plug it back in. And see. For some odd reason, the controller is, like... I'm gonna leave the analog stick alone for now. Okay. Aha. I get it. Okay, so for this one, we want it to... I want it to pick up at B, drop off at F, right? Pick up at B, drop off at F, then go back to B, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what I want to do. Is that what I want to do? Well, we're gonna test it and see. No, why would it need to go back to B? No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so pick up at B, drop off at F, right? Oh, it has to go back to B in order to like pop it over. That's what it is. Okay. And then and go back to B. I believe that's right. I know what I did wrong. I totally know what I did wrong. Okay, run that, right? Now this should technically... There we go. I was like, I knew what I did wrong. But this game is kind of giving me a little bit of Captain Toad vibes, which is fine. If I stand here, that takes that up. I mean, to be fair, let's see. Sorry, did that wrong. It says 3 lines of code, but I was thinking... I would think it would just need to go to B. And technically, I could do everything else, right? No, I cannot do everything else. I mean, yes, I could, but I mean, we can't throw it. And if I put that there, that's going to raise that up. So what I think we do, right? Have it go to B. No, I got it. Have it go to B. It goes there, right? Then when it does that, I need to hurry up to get over there. And no. I got it. Okay, I see it. Okay, so what we needed to do, we needed to pick up C. Right? Pick up at C. Drop at B. Then go to A is what we need for it to do. That was on me. My bad. I get it this time though. Okay, there we go. And then we got one more. Yeah, but my controller is starting to drift, and I'm like, oh no. Okay, we're looking for... We got 1, 2... Maybe the last one's in here? Miha, hi, Italy here. Things aren't as simple as we thought. We're still accessing the gravity of the situation, but you'll need to keep pushing star stuff through the factory. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking we... So go to... go to A. Yeah, it would have to go to A and then go to B. Oh, dead. Sir, get it together. Okay. And then. Oh, what's up with you? Not sure how goo made its way here. All goo is restricted to the Proto Star Passage. There's another one. Okay. So I am thinking. Sir. How are we gonna do? Okay, so I want to say pick up at B, drop off at A, and then let's try this. Oh man, we missed it. We weren't fast enough. Okay, let me see. There's got to be a way. Yeah, unfortunately, I just have to be faster. There has to be a way to. Am I like not? Am I missing it? Like. I am, and I know how I'm missing it. Okay, I get it. I got it. So I need to do that. So therefore, it has to take the long way around. Like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. I'm doing this wrong. And there's my controller. It is drifting like crazy, and I have no idea why. It keeps drifting. And it's messed up because I literally just got this controller. I don't even think I've had it for that long. Yeah, it's just drifting. I don't know if it's going to do that for all games or if it's just something in this game that's making it do that. I didn't even touch it and it just did it. I'm looking to see, but. All right. But let's go ahead and go to the main menu. That was star stuff. If you like what you saw of the game, because let me see, because I'm like, I have no idea why it's doing what it's doing. But if you like what you saw of the game just came out on the 7th. It is currently on sale for like $11.99 USD. You can use exclamation point GOTC to get a link to the game if you are here in Twitch. Chat with us. But of course, if you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information is going to be in the description box below the game. And a very big thank you on behalf of Daily Gamepad to the developers and publishers of Star Stuff for providing us with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. Righty, yeah, I have no idea why that was doing that. That was crazy. Like, it just like kept like kind of drifting, but the thing is, not sure if the next game uses controller. I think it does because I think it is actually on a that the next game that I'm getting ready to play, I think is coming to Xbox as well. But let's go ahead. Now we are gonna get into our Steam Next Fest demos. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna add now playing to the title. So for the people that are coming in, they can know what game we're playing. I think I'm spelling that wrong. I think this is it. Yes. ODDADA. that I believe that is how it's pronounced. ODDADA is going to be our first Steam Next Fest demo that we get to tonight. And again, as always, with any of these games that you see tonight, you can use exclamation point GLTC if you're in the chat, and that's going to bring up again all of the games that I'm playing for tonight. I've done it differently this time around because it is Steam Next Fest. I kind of just wanted to pick out games that piqued my interest, so so each day that I choose to stream, the list will be updated. So but let's go ahead and play our next game, which is ODDADA. ODDADA. Sorry. ODDADA. Which I saw this at a Wholesome Direct. I think it was from last year. So I'm actually excited to kind of play this one. To be honestly truthful. Okay. So this should just capture. We'll see. Oh, if I say it captured, but it did not yet. Is it not gonna capture? Is this like a trying to see if this is gonna capture or if it's kind of like one of those like windowed type game? I think it's a windowed game. Oh, there it is. I'm hoping it's pronounced ODDADA. That's what it Od or ODDADA. But yeah, this one I saw at a Wholesome Direct. I think it was from like. Oh, biscuit. This is. If there's a way. Okay, so no way of turning it. Like, lost the house. Oh, wait, there is a way to turn. You can turn, okay. Oh, that sounds terrible. Sounds terrible. Oh, that is not pleasant to the ears. Ah, stop that. This is XD, I don't like that one. That one made my... It didn't sound very pretty. Okay. Are you trying to say, like, drop up? Okay. Okay. And we're gonna put that there. What is going on? Oh no, it broke it. It's it's kind of cool. Oh, I like it. Okay, next. I missed the potato head. Intelligent, exactly. Uh, you could change it. Okay. X. Oh. Okay. No. So the one thing that needs to be worked on is the ability to actually go around. Like this. Why now I'm getting Mario vibes from that one. Interesting. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. On to the next one. Oh, okay. Oh. Here. Do this one, right? If you do that. Oh, this is a pretty lengthy demo. Sir. Oh. I can design it. I want to boot him. And then I can design it even more. Okay. That's a pretty cool little feature. Oh. And then these are others tapes. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, I don't want to delete it. Okay. It actually fits really nicely. Oh, wow. And once you make it, you can save it. Okay, that's cool. I have a lot of room on my computer, so I can't save it. That is ODDADA. ODDADA. I am probably not pronouncing that right. But this is already on my wish list. This popped up in my on the Steam Next Fest page of games that I had wishlisted. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's interesting to see how this one, progresses. But again, if you like what you saw and you're here in chat, use !GOTC. Of course, if you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, the information is going to be in the description box below. But yeah, that is Dada. Dada. Oh, Dada. Daddy? Dada. Oh, Daddy. Right. But yeah, so definitely check this one out. Righty. Yeah, so that one was interesting. Not even gonna lie, I like that one. That one was pretty interesting. we are going to go ahead and move on to our next game, which is going to be Love Ghostie. Now, I played Love Ghostie the last week, but I liked it so much that I wanted to bring it back to see if I could finish out the demo tonight. So yeah, but I did play this last week as well. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into Love Ghostie. I'm gonna see if we can finish out the demo. If not, I know we're on day 2 of this. If it doesn't like wrap up the demo after day 2, we'll just play day 2 and then move to the next game. Why didn't they keep doing that? Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna jump into day 2 of Love Ghostie because we've already played some of it. So, see, we played it last week on Tuesday. Day 4. Wait, what? Oh, okay, we're on day 4. Do this. Okay. Okay. Because you know what? I now remember that I played this with the controller. I love hanging out with Mina, not just in the way I love hanging out with everyone. This was different. What does that mean? You are in love, Apollo. That is what that means. And yeah. Well, that happened, so... Yeah, my controller's noisy, unusual, and dark. Vicious, educational, and nerdy. No, I don't want to end the day. Trying to remember. Nope, don't want to end the day. Why? Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this controller now. And it's driving me nuts. I'll have to see if I can find my PS4 controller. Because it's like moving on its own and it's driving me crazy. Like, stop. Adventurous, ambitious. He's not any of those. Artsy, we don't know. We don't know if he's educational or nerdy. We could. Classic and fancy. We could do this. Although I don't see... We don't have enough. We'll take a chance. Yeah, we stole that. We did that. What's this? Serious and quiet. Okay, still that too. I'm gonna try the book and say it's from Mina. Let's try this one too and say it's also from Mina. They really like Mina. I have no idea what's going on with my controller, but it is driving me freaking nuts now. Apollo, you said you wanted to learn more about me. So here. What is this? It's a list of all my known strengths and weaknesses. What? Why would I want to know that? Because you said you wanted to know more about me. Wait, under weaknesses, it says floral prints. Yes, I like the patterns. But my wallet doesn't like it, so it's a weakness. People merciless under strengths and weaknesses. It's been the solution to and the cause of a lot of problems. Mina, I don't need a list like this. Wait, under strengths it says dodgeball? You play dodgeball? Not often. But when I do, I'm very good at it. Aw. Okay, I gotta see this. Aw. You've unlocked the second relationship. Talk for this couple. This is the max relationship level you can reach per couple in the demo, so keep that in mind going forward. You will be able to max the relationship level in the full game. Okay, come on, please don't do this. Let's have Apollo and... thank you, Controller. Controller! And Mina go out on this date. And then... Oh, okay. We'll have them go out on that date. And that ends that day. And then we get to see the date and see how the date went. Hopefully it goes good. Kite flying? Easy. It is? Yeah, you just gotta run really fast, like this. Apollo, you're running too fast. No way, this is the best speed to... Oof, what happened? You ran into a tree. Well, how is the kite? Well, you did get it into the air. Did I impress you? I was kind of trying to. You did. And someone who flies a kite as good as you deserves a treat for your, skills. So long as I get to share it with you, I'll take it. Aww. Adorable. The date was good. Their relationship increased. So we found out that he is educational, he's nerdy, and he's active. Okay. A5. Okay, so let's try... Please stop. We can take this to give to nowhere, right? Lazy and simple. Okay. What's this? Stop. Adventurous and fancy. Well, this would go to Mina, but... I'm thinking we take this, right? And then, let me see. If I sell... That's still not enough to pick up. Or, okay, so what we will do is we will take and give that, say it's from Jared. I'm going to say, maybe give him this from nowhere. Oh, hello, nowhere. What are you doing? Hi, Jared. I've been thinking about what you said. Have you not? Yes, and now I'm staring off into the sky. I want to find that eternal darkness inside me that we're both looking for. Aww. Have you found anything? No, just that staring off into nothing makes me sleepy. That's not what I feel when I stare. What do you feel? I feel coldness, like when you put a soda can to your forehead because it's too hot. I feel that on the forehead of my soul. It's really deep, man. Is that a good thing? It's a Jared thing. I wonder if it's a Norair thing, too. It might be. Maybe if we stare off into the sky enough, we'll find out. Together? If you think it would help. I think it might. He is so oblivious. I'm sorry, girl. I didn't even mean to do this to you. So oblivious. I don't know if he gonna like this. We about to see though. He kind of likes it. Okay. As my ghost sinks down to the bottom because of my... Okay. Outdoorsy, fancy, and sweet. I mean, the fancy one fits nowhere, but it does not fit Jared. Let me see. Oh, maybe he is outdoorsy. We can try it. We are gonna send... Come on. Jared and Norair out on this date and see what happens. How well this is gonna go, but we're gonna try. Well, ready for a picnic? I guess so. To be honest, this isn't something I do often. Me neither. I wasn't sure what to bring. But I didn't want to disappoint you. Aw, thanks. I wasn't sure about coming to this. But when I saw it was with you, I changed my mind. Really? Really? So what did you bring? I brought some of my favorite snacks. Sorry, wasn't sure what your favorite snacks are. Oh, well, it's actually really simple. What is it? My favorite snacks are anything that I get to share with you. Aww, they're so stinking cute. The date was good. Their relationship increased. Okay. So we can only raise them to like level 2s. Oh. Yeah. Still this. I don't like that they say still. Complex and creative. Okay. And we'll still this one. Now, I am going to have... Let's see. We're going to give you this, and we'll have it come from nowhere. Right? And, complex and creative. We'll have this come from Mina. Okay, we will just have Mina do this instead because it didn't like bring anybody up to the room. So I don't think anybody liked their gifts. Might have goofed that one. Oh, they loved them. Okay. And then our little ghost friend should be coming back. Let's see how you did. We ended up getting 30 coins for that. Okay, gain 1 action point. So I think we should definitely take that. Email. Let's take that one. And yes. Oh, day 7. This is pretty lengthy demo as well. You've reached the max happiness for a resident in the demo. Each resident's happiness is capped in the demo, but you'll be able to get them to max happiness in the full game. Okay. Hey, you have an email account now. You can write emails to fish for more ghost monies. The better your scam, the better the payout. Who are we scamming? Scamming is bad, so we're gonna be scamming scammers. I tracked down all these ghosties who send annoying scam emails, and we're gonna scam them back. Writing these emails called ghost action points, though, so keep that in mind. Okay, compose 1 email. It's time to write your first email. You get an email prompt and you have to fill in the words. Each word has symbols associated with it, and the more symbols that match, the more your email will make sense, which means more money. Some words have multiple symbols, which means they can match with any of those. Okay, if you want to slow down the words, you can adjust the speed in the settings. Good luck out there and happy fishing. Want to slow down the words. It is going too fast. Want to slow down the words. Okay. We already caught a scammer. Read it and collect your money. Ah, I'm so excited. I've waited so long for this game to release. Oh, we can make another email and make more, buddy. Okay, let's see. Cute and sweet. Let's steal that. Alright, and then outdoorsy and sweet. Active and practical. Maybe steal that one too. Okay, and then go here. Yeah, my controller is drifting. They're like really bad. I can't stop it from drifting. This is gonna drive me nuts. From Jared. Jared! Yes, Mina? You and I need to talk. Now. Mina, you seem upset. Thank you for noticing, Jared. But seriously, all hours of the day, I hear your constant wailing and singing and screaming and playing all that loud music. What? But Mina, I haven't been screaming at all. What? But I hear it from your room. I haven't been in my room all day. Then who was it? Well, I don't mean to cause any trouble, but when I was on my way to move here, people all around tried to warn me. Warn? Warn you about what? They said this house may have spirits. Spirits? As in, yes, ghosts. No! Perhaps what you heard was the wailing of a restless spirit wandering this house, seeking its revenge. I mean, Jesus, Jared. Preposterous. There's no such thing as. I have to go. Aw. Okay. And then. Go over here. See what happens. Okay, I was gonna say, I wonder, do they get to do a little scene? Hello, Apollo. Hi, Noir. I'm so glad to see you. You are? Of course. I love whenever I get to see you. Well, maybe we should see each other more often then. Sounds great. We should invite the whole house too. It'll be a blast. That's not quite what I had in mind. Oh, I see. We should make it a surprise party. Great idea. I'll get everything ready. This is gonna be great. Wait. Can't wait to see you there, Noir. Apollo, you sweet, sweet fool. Aw. Can we not do that? I still this fan. I mean, I could. Active and outdoorsy. Need a snack. We'll give it to Apollo. The house task was good. Apollo's relationship with all residents increased. Day 8. Okay. But let's go ahead and stop this here. I hope I can get this fixed before these next few games, because it's going to drive me nuts. But that is Love Ghostie, and I assure you that the controls were better when I played it the other day. But for some odd reason, the controls this time around are acting funny. But if you like what you saw of this, definitely go ahead and download the demo for this. Again, this one, if you are here in the Twitch chat, you can use exclamation point GOTC. Of course, if you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information for the game is going to be in the description box below. But yeah, that is Love Ghosting. I really like this one. This one is really, really cute. I like it a lot. So definitely be sure to add this one to your wish list. So. Alrighty. I have no idea, like, what is going on with the controller. Because this is going to be a problem with the other games if my controller is drifting. And it upsets me because I literally just got this controller like maybe a month or two ago. And now I'm kicking myself because they was like, do you want to get insurance on it? And I was like, no, of course I don't want insurance on it. I'm an adult. And if I mess it up, then so be it. And now it's drifting. So, long story short, maybe next time get the insurance. So we're going to move on to our next game, though. This one is Dungeon Clawler, which popped up in one of the Summer Game Fest conferences. And when I got on here to look for games to play for tonight, it actually popped up as a Steam Next Fest demo, so we're gonna take a look at this. But yeah, we'll see. Because after this, I have G.I. Joe, Wrath of the Cobra, and then Questt III. So I'm hoping that, you know, I've been kind of working the analog stick to see if it kind of loosens up. It could just be something's jammed in the controller. So. But let's see if I'm not sure if this one uses controller. Okay, I have no idea why the games keep doing that. This one looks like it uses mouse. So we will try the mouse for this one. Okay, so it says, welcome to the dungeon. Did you bring your claw? Hi, we are Stray Fawn Studio, a small indie team from Switzerland. Okay, I'll check into that. When I do the next game, I'll look into it. Thank you so much for checking out this super early alpha demo of our new game. This isn't a lot of content in the game. There isn't a lot of content in the game yet. Many things need to be polished and bugs are lurking around every corner. But we hope that you have a good time and would love to hear your feedback. Please consider adding the game to your wishlist on Steam and join the Discord. Now, I have already added the game to my wishlist. Again, most of the games that I'm playing tonight are games that were added to my wishlist, and it was like, hey, these are games that's on your wishlist that have demos. So I downloaded quite a bit of those. Complete a room with 3 different... Okay, so the Steam Next Fest Challenge. Oh, boy. Complete a room with 3 different characters to join the raffle for 100 Steam keys. Challenge accepted. All right. So we got Sir Bunalot. Sir Bunalot used to be a knight, but he gambled away all his coins and fell from grace. He is now on a quest to reclaim his lucky paw, which was chopped off by the evil dungeon lord. Then we have Scrappy. Scrappy is Sir Bunalot's strange cousin who's obsessed with metal. Probably because he grew up on the scrapyard. Okay, and then Felina. Felina was already made fun of because of her love of carnivores. She swore that she would one day tame a tiger, but so far she has only managed to tame a house cat. Count Clawkiller. Count Clawkiller was evicted from his castle because he spent too much time money gambling on bat races and couldn't pay rent anymore. Okay, so to get Dolly. Wow, they have quite a few characters in here. I don't know if these characters are legitimately available. But then you have Dolly. No one knows where Dolly came from. One day they just showed up in the dungeon. Most assume that Dolly is a discarded pincushion. And in order to open Dolly, you have to deal damage 20 to yourself. 20 damage to yourself in 1 turn to unlock Dolly. Benny the Beaver. Benny always had a strong passion for wood. So after school, he joined a group of traveling beavers to follow his dream of building dams. Reach 40 block in 1 run to unlock Benny. Bernie. Bernie has always given his all at work and has saved up a great deal for retirement. After countless all-nighters at the office, his shoes still shine, but his eyes have lost their light. Amass over 500 coins in 1 round to unlock Bernie. So we're going to start with some Bunalot and go from there. Collect items using your claw to fight enemies. Hover your mouse cursor over things to get information. Use WASDA to move on the map. Use the A and D keys to move your claw. Press space to drop the claw. Press space to close the claw manually, optional. Press backspace to skip your turn, optional. You can change the game speed in the settings. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty cool. Let's go here. Okay. I kind of like this. This is like totally a different way of playing a roguelite. Oh, that's not going to be good. There we go. It does. It does, hon. It actually really does. We got played. Oh no. We got played. Okay. Nice. Man. Almost got it to the 40. Almost got to 40. Okay. That's not what I was trying to do, but okay, what else? Okay. Do that. Well, got him. Lucky Stick attacks the nearest enemy for 1 to 15 damage. Double Bladed Sword attacks the nearest enemy for damage but lose 5 health. Converts all strength into block at a 1 to 2 conversion rate. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, because I'm also trying to unlock characters. Right, and then maybe go here. At least we'll take, do some damage. And the other one's blocked, so. Aw, man, come on. We didn't get nothing. Oh, no. I heckin' goof. Oh no. Okay. Try to go for the ones that do have a lot of shields, but with the hopes that maybe we'll grab weapons to attack as well. try this. Dang it. Nice. We'll go here. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we kind of don't have a choice. Kind of have to go for the... Oh, there's a way to make the, like, claw bigger or something. But that would be cool. Or maybe we get like something that allows for us to get multiple, like it looks like you get 2 claws, but it would be nice if we could actually find a way to get multiple claws. Like that would be cool. I'm pretty sure that probably is like, well, that's not really good. Did we kill it? No. Almost. We might as well just go ahead and finish it out. Ooh. So increase block. So the big shield increases. Okay, by 10 when picked up, double the amount of the block when picked up alone. Plastic shield increases block by 15, but it decreases its block amount by 5 each time it's used. Resets after each fight. Okay, attacks the nearest enemy for 15 damage. I'm gonna take plastic shield. Okay. Is it kind of like one of those once it like lines up type situations? Okay. Decrease the health of all enemies by 25 or increase the range. Let's do the take out the enemies. Okay. Grab those. Right. Right. Okay. Because I'm still trying to unlock Benny the Beaver, so we're gonna take. So that should have unlocked Benny the Beaver. Alright, let's go this route. Do this. Dang it, I really thought I was gonna grab the knives. I go for the knives again right here. So far, I'm really kind of liking this one because it's different than normal roguelikes that I play, and I like that. Like, I love roguelikes. So, we're gonna take damage. Nice. Dagger. Attacks the nearest enemy for 5 damage. Attacks the last enemy for 3 damage and shrinks 3 items. Okay, let's do that. What's this? Oh, okay. It's kind of like a treasure room. And then the boss. Okay, and grab those. Okay, let's go here. Okay. Oh, if we could get this one, this would be great because it's a lot of knives over there. Nice. Go for the knives again. Nice. We picked up a bunch of knives. Let's try to go for this bunch. Nice. We might have took it out. Nailed it. Magic mirror. The first item each turn is used twice. Not bad. Critical healing. Heal 8 health if you kill an enemy with a critical hit. Let's take magic mirror. We're gonna go this route. We dropped everything. What? Are you kidding me? Yeah. I have this shield so big. I don't know, but we're gonna pick it up and see. Oh, okay, because it gave us double shield. Okay. Let's try here. This will at least attack the frog thing. Okay. Go here, because it's a lot of stuff here. Okay, what did we get? Looks like we had a bunch of stuff, though. We did not. Dirty dog. We didn't have a choice. I didn't have any room. Okay, try this. This should kill it. Yeah, there we go. Ticking bomb gives you the bomb buff. Explodes after 3 turns and deals 30 damage to all enemies. Dark sword deals 25 damage to the nearest enemy. Lose 20 health for each item that gets picked up in the same turn. Okay, spiky shield increases your block by 3. It gives you 50 spikes. It gives you 5 spikes. Let's take the spiky shield. And we got a spiky shield. go here. See if we get the shields. We did. Okay. And then I'm gonna try to go here and see if we can pick up any of this. Not a lot, but that's fine. Grab this. And then we drop the, the knives, which is kind of messed up. Let's try to grab this stuff. We kind of got to move this out of the way. So grab all of this. Then I'm going to go here. Grab this. This should kill it. Nailed it. Okay, so big shield, increase block by 10. Picked up double the amount of block when picked up along. We'll take the piggy bank. Okay. Small shield will now be increased by 10. Okay, so I just get to choose one. I could do that. Okay. I say we go ahead. Oh, okay. So it has to be an item in the deck. Let's do piggy bank. Let's upgrade the piggy bank. But then that's going to give us a lot of coins. We are going to go for this area here. Nice. That's what I wanted. And then try to go here, because I see there's a sword here, but I don't know if we... Okay. That is really weird, but okay. Go here, because I see the piggy bank in there. Right, and then I'm gonna try to pick up. Well, actually, if we go here, there's some swords. So maybe try this. Right, and then go here. And then I'm gonna go here because there's a sword here. There we go. Ring of Strength. Increase your strength by 2. That's not bad. Converts all fluff inside a small radius into gold coins. Yeah, let's take the Hand of Midas. They're gonna heal. That's what that says. Let's go here, maybe. Oh, sorry, I was covering it up so you guys couldn't see. Let's go here. And then they healed, and which was useless. So, okay, I am gonna try to go for the coins and stuff, though. To be fair. I decided to kind of take that L. This should kill it. Okay, so the magic wand attacks the last enemy for 5 damage and heals you for 5 to 10 health. Big shield. Oh. Let's do battle axe. And then we're gonna go here. That. Grab us some shields. Is that? Okay, so it's gonna try to increase its block. Maybe go this route. Do this. Okay. So, wow, that's a big block. Okay. If that takes. Okay. Please let us get this plastic shield. Thank you. Gotta go for the... Oh, we didn't get nothing. Not nothing that time. Dang it. Go for it. And then I guess let's try to go for this bunch here. Okay, so let's go for safety. Because I already know that it's about to attack and raise up its shield, so. Okay. But we do have here, let's see if we can grab it. It's really hard to grab these axes. Yeah, them axes are hard to grab. See? Okay, I'm gonna go for this little group over here because it had a lot of knives, and that should technically take him out. It did not. It did. We'll do Block Master, and we retain up to 10 between. Let's go this way. Grab that. Alright, grab this. Oh wow. Let's grab all of this. Hope for the best. Okay. Let's see. I just kind of go for it. Okay, and let's grab this. Oh, now we should be able to grab the axe. Let's grab the stuff here. See what happens. Okay. Now, ideally, if we can grab these, we're good. Okay, we're good. Oh man, I didn't see that. Okay. Please let us have this axe. Nice. Great sword attacks all enemies for 10 damage. Let's do the great sword. A part of the room is occupied by a small pond. The air feels moist and warm. What do? Drink from the pond, bottle some pond water. I'm gonna bottle some of the water. Got a poison flask. Let's do... Yeah, let's upgrade the battle axe. That. Nice. Natural strength. Start each fight with 3 strength. And then Hoarder. Increase the amount of items that can be dropped into the machine by 10. Let's do natural strength. Go this route. Right? And then try it again. Oh. Let's try it. I'll take it. And then maybe go here. Oh wow, that took a lot of damage. That does 25, so. Then grab this. Ring of strength, increase your strength by 2. We're gonna try to take up our strength because. Okay. Nice. Okay. Dang it. Go this route. And oh wow. This thing is about to murk us. Try to go this route. And pick up that. They didn't pick on nothing. Okay, there we go. And then we need shields like crazy. Do this. Okay. I'm going to go here. there's a lot of knives over here, and maybe we can get them. Of course not, you know, but we tried. We tried. Okay. Oh, we are not doing good. Let's go right here real quick. We're gonna, I guess, drop here and see what happens and hope for the best. I'm gonna go here because it's muffled and we might get more stuff. Nice. And then it dropped the sword. I'm gonna see if we can pick up the sword. Nice. Go here. I'm gonna go here. Okay. We might get murked, to be fair. Like, I'm thinking we are not gonna make it out of this fight. I'm trying, but I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, we might. What if we went this route? Follow this up. Right, and then I guess try to pick up. Oh my god, we didn't pick up nothing. Not nothing. We got this. We did it. We'll do picky. Okay, so vaccine removes 3 poison at the end of each turn. Picky, if you only pick a single item, it gets used twice. So I'm gonna try that one. So we're gonna test this out. Oh, that failed. That's gonna get used twice. Is that how that works? This. Dang it. Damn. Oh, well, we got a shield. Guess that works. Better than nothing. Ooh. We need to do damage? Like, can we get some knives? I don't know how this is gonna work because I knew that wasn't gonna. No problem, just lurking. Have a good night. Okay. Nice. Plastic knife attacks the nearest enemy for 15, decreases his damage by 5, and resets after each fight. The dagger attacks for 5, and then body armor gives you 3 block at the start of every turn. Okay. An ancient looking chest sits in the middle of the room. What do? Open the chest, hit the chest, hit the chest. You got 22 points for that. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's go here. Oh, all we got was the plastic, but that's gonna double our armor. Right? We need to get more weapons, because a lot of them keep ending up under these shields. Like, come on. You could have let me have that. You could have let me have that game. See what you did there. So you're gonna have this shield, though. Trying to see if we can at least get through a run. Let's grab this. And maybe grab this here. Right? And then we're gonna grab here. Because we, you know, we're on 4 of 5. Nice. Let's go here. Oh, we should be able to get it with this. Ooh, okay. We will take the syringe because it does more damage. Okay, let's try doing this. Okay. And then we'll go here and grab all of these knives. Okay, that's fine. Even if we get out here, that will be fine. Oh, we're not getting out anytime soon. Okay. So Dark Sword deals 25 damage. I'm gonna take this one. And then we're actually going to up the Dark Sword. And the reason I'm doing that, because to unlock Dolly, you have to do at least 20 damage to yourself. I think it's, I'm not sure, I can't remember if it's said in one go. But we're gonna take that chance. Okay, go here. If we die, I'm okay with that. because yeah, I would be okay with this if that happened. I'm okay with that. So we got Benny the Beaver. And so that was Dungeon Clawler. I did not expect for it to take that long. But if you like what you saw of the game, definitely, without a doubt, go ahead and wishlist it. I love it, mainly because it's something different than the normal roguelite. So I really do like this one a lot. But again, if you are here in chat, you can use exclamation point GOTC. And of course, if you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information for the game will be in the description box below. But yeah, that one was a lot of fun. Like, I really liked that one. And I could have kept playing that one too. But we do have two more games that we got the G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra is our next game. I'm hoping and praying that I'm hoping and praying, to be honestly truthful, that my controller doesn't drift in the middle of playing this game. And I'm trying to wonder, because I'm trying to think, like, you know, like what started it to drift like this, because it wasn't doing this before. So, let me go ahead and switch out before we start. And I'm going to bring up G.I. Joe Wrath of the Cobra. Wrath of Cobra. See how this one. It's a beat 'em up, so, and we know, and usually my go-to for Saturdays are beat 'em ups, so. Okay. Didn't even. Okay, yeah, in a second. It looked like this might be a window to game, because it popped up for window. So I might wanna. Oh, this one's from Freedom Games. Hope this does not have DMCA in it. Doesn't that fit? So we have to touch this. For the love of God, I just thought about that. I think this is the fucking opening to G.I. Joe, so it's gonna be DMCA. My bad. Totally forgot about that. Like, damn it. I haven't seen G.I. Joe in so long, but I do believe that that was like literally the opening for the. Alright. So this is G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. We're gonna turn the what in the blue down? Alright, okay. I guess not. What? This is getting on my nerves. Okay. Yeah, it is. Trying to adjust it so that the music's not too loud. I want to have some music. I'm gonna turn off screen shake. I not change the run mode? Okay. The traditional run mode. Okay, so let's try this. I'm gonna go normal. We hope. So there's Duke, Scarlet, Snake Eyes. Okay, so there's only 3. I mean, why is it clocking at the 1080? So it looks like there's 2 levels that we can play. So level 3, okay. Okay. What in the? Okay, because I'm like. Okay, so it's a little strange because one of the things that I'm not liking as someone that does play a lot of beat 'em ups, they made A the jump button. Let's see if we can switch that, because I don't like that. I don't like that. It won't let me change it. But ideally, for me, I would prefer to have B button. It's my jump button. Feels kind of clunky. Like it's not flowing the way that I would like it to for a beat 'em up. It's a little clunky. You know, and it's a demo, so yeah, I don't know. It's a little clunky. I was really excited to play this too. But I am not liking the combat. Like, it just feels weird. Like, it's not... I don't know why. I can't really describe it, but it feels weird. Yeah, I don't know why. She keeps dropping the gun. Like, what the heck? Yeah, I don't know why. It just feels a little clunky, though. And we've lost the gun now. Got another one. Yeah, then when she goes to slide, she drops the gun. Like... Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Like, I'm going to finish it out, but we fighting tanks. Yeah, it's a little clunky. Wonder if it's gonna like keep like lighting up, you know, like indefinitely when you kind of like, yeah, it's a little, this one's a little clunky. Yeah, mid boss. I was gonna say that was a little too soon to be the end of the level. Like, the controls just feel a little off to me. I was gonna say, do we not? That was health, though. Didn't grab it before we died. I do like the fact that you do get to play zero, because there are some beat 'em ups where once you die and hit zero, you don't get to play zero. So, which makes sense, I guess. I didn't do, you know, I didn't want to say anything, but it also kind of almost feels like easy mode. Even though I'm pretty sure I selected normal difficulty, but it feels kind of easy. Now, again, this could be because I do play a lot of beat 'em ups, so I might just be accustomed to the style of the beat 'em up. I expected for normal mode to be a little challenging. Pick that up. Can we pick this up? Like, what is that? Like, oh, okay. Invincibility. Got it. It's just, we do have to destroy those as well. Oh, this might be the best gun. Best gun. We do have to destroy these turrets too. You know, back in the day, I used to collect Evercade, and Evercade's coming out with like an arcade thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they added this to that Evercade Alpha or Evercade Alpha. I think that's what they're calling it. This is the boss fight. Black Widow. Wasn't that her name? Black Widow. Baroness. Oop, okay. Well, let's put a pin in how I was like, oh, you know, kind of easy. Let's put a pin in that. Here just came out with like, I give no F's. No fucks given. Oh, damn. Really? Just game over? I go try again. What in the? And then it won't let me. Is it gonna start me from the beginning? Oh no, not doing that. Okay, so that was so that was G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. Um, like I said, um, it's a demo, so that's the one good thing about it, that this is the demo. So this is not the intention of the game. Um, but it felt a little stiff to me in the controls part. Um, and I did try to go in to see if I could change it, but unfortunately, it just kind of like brings up the controls for a keyboard. It doesn't let you really go and change the controls for the controller. Because one of the things, and it was kind of driving me crazy, was the A button being the jump button. That drives me nuts. Because for me, usually in most of the beat 'em ups that I have played, it's usually the B button that's the jump button. So having the A button be the jump button was kind of weird. Um, but again, the controls felt a little stiff, like the character felt stiff. Now I don't know if that was just Scarlett's character that made it feel stiff, but you can definitely tell this is a demo, of course. But like I said, it also says it in the corner. There's a demo. So just keep in mind that the footage you just saw here may or may not be included in the full version of the game when it is released. I mean, like I said, I like it. I'm kind of on the fence with it because to me I picked it because it's GI Joe, of course, you know, nostalgia. But the controls, I cannot get past these controls. They're driving me nuts. But again, if you are interested in G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra and you are here in chat, you can use !GOTC and that will bring up the link to the game. And of course, if you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information for the game will be in the description box below. Alrighty. Yeah, that one was really strange. Like I didn't like the controls in it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the controls were just like, it was weird. They didn't feel right. And like I said, as someone that plays a lot of beat 'em ups, like legit every Saturday, 9 times out of 10, for the retro game Saturday, I choose a beat 'em up. So I do play a lot of beat 'em ups, and I don't know, I just couldn't get past the controls on that for some odd reason. Like it was no, it was just kind of weird. Like long story short, you know, but it is a demo, so hopefully they kind of get that worked out. But our last demo is for a game that I am so excited about because I have played 1 and 2 and completed 1 and 2 on stream, and that is Questt III. So we are going to go ahead and play this, and then we will wrap up stream. I think this one's gonna pop up as a what you'll call it as well, as a window to game. We're gonna see if it's gonna pop up because I did hit play. It says it's running. So let's see. Where are you, Cat Quest? Let's see if it captures it first. Okay. Righty. Oh, I am so excited for this one. I've been excited for this one since I seen it announced. So, and it comes out on August the 8th. So.
Arr! Gather round, mateys, and listen to the tale of the most legendary. Many a moon ago. Those
Oh, it's lagging really bad. Okay, so we're gonna skip the intro. Again, this is a demo. So hopefully that's fixed. So we won't know the story. But this is Questt III's demo. And again, if you are in chat, you can use !GLTC. And if you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information for the game is going to be in the description box below the video. So yeah, this has local co-op. Let me see. Okay. So let's go. We are gonna go normal, of course. I'm gonna play with this one, this Kipper Cat. But yeah, I have played all of the Cat Quest games. Hopefully, this is fine. Yeah, it's not liking this. We'll have to try to get through it though. That is that. But this is a demo, so keep that in mind. We're gonna skip because it's already kind of like stuttering. So we'll just skip it for now. 15 years later. So we have no idea what happened. This is that meme, straight up. That meme when they be like, you took everything from me. It's like, I don't even know who you are. This is that. Phew, we made it. Rumors there be a clue to the North Star treasure on this island. Shouldn't be too hard for a seeker to find, eh, matey? Souls. Souls. The return. Pirate bandana. Oh, it looks like it automatically saves too with the bandana on. Here's another chest over here. I love these games. Okay. Yar, watch out for this one. Press Y to stop weapons and blast it from afar. Oh, there's the other, we can sprint now. Region complete. A dock. Runes said to be used by the Seekers of old. Legend says such runes lead to the North Star treasure. View in the inventory. Okay. Shiver me whiskers. So the tales of the Seekers were true. Avast. Maybe the rune point us to the North Star treasure. Seeker, I await thee. Alright, me matey? Why you look like you heard something? Me, who the squeaky are you? Looking to plunder our treasure, ain't ye? Boys, clean them up before the boss gets here. Oh. Yar, press LB to cast your magic quick. Aw, biscuit. Wait, don't ye know who our boss is? It is the Pirate King, your fur boss. Mr. Clean, it's washing time. What? Oh. I am being like super big though. Wait, bruh. Ah, what the heck? Bad. Switch to this. Oh, biscuit. Oh. Switch to this. So that builds up. Got him. First try. Ship key, a key to unlock your ship. Avast, the big red dropped a ship's key. We could try calling their ship from this here dock. Okay. Level 2, baby. Let's see. Fully recovery. Okay. You'll pay for this. Okay. You find a float on the ship. Allows you to float on water. The day is finally here, me matey. We'll explore the whole world to find the North Star if we have to. We be the greatest pirates of all time. But first, set sail for Hot Corvana or over there. Maybe someone who'd know more about the Star Moon. We got a cutlass. Did ye two just par our treasure? You're not pouncing away with this. Up! How does having pirate ship battles in this? Get out. That's crazy. Hey, me reckon I've seen these things before. Apparently, the Seekers built these pillars to guide seafarers north. Arr. The Star Rune rumbles. Follow thy guide. Follow it, and the North Star shall be yours. Everything okay, matey? Anyway, this seems to be pointing at something. Or maybe if we follow it, we'll find the North Star treasure. I heard the Pirate King's in this here tavern. Meow, kitten. You mean the tavern here in Pop Pervana? Yep, there you go, right there. What ye scraggly cats looking at? Graham. We are close to finding the North Star treasure. Tell Squeaky to double the men at the secret ruins. Aye, aye. Phew, that was close. I guess even the Pirate King's looking for the North Star treasure, eh? Good thing we have the Star Ruin and he don't. Come on, no time to waste. We have the North Star treasure to find, okay? Just seeing what's on the board. Hey! I know why ye here. You're looking for the North Star treasure, right? Shiver me whiskers. How did ye know that? Given the prevalence of the treasure's myth and the glint in your eyes, there was a 99.9 chance ye would be looking for it. Yeah. Anywho, my name's Kid Cat, and I'm a blacksmith. I can upgrade your gear and even break their statistical limits. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not going that high. You gotta be out of your rabbit mind. Oh, we need to equip this cutlass. Take that to a level 3. Okay. Hello. Mama Milka. Welcome to the Milky Barrel. Wait, Happy, is that you? Haven't seen ye in a while. I, in the flesh, mostly. You show Star Ruin to Mama Milka. You best abandon all hope. The Pirates King's been milking for the North Star treasure too. And he's got the Meowtalica crew working for him. Meowtalica, okay. I get it. I wouldn't recommend you go spilling his milk. Yar, Captain Meowtalica. Meowtalica. Supposed to be a play on Metallica. Actually agreed to partner up. Raw magic energies in short supply these days. Baby Meowtalica got desperate. Anyway, all I know is there's an old Star Guide monument outside town. Bring ye Star around there and see if anything happens. Yar, we've been a Star Guide already. Thank ye anyway, Mama Milka. Okay. The Booty Cave. Avast, me name's Patchy, and I have a question for ye. Looking for the North Star's treasure, aren't ye? Well, the Booty Cave here has answers. Pretty sure it does. And so much more. Avast, even the great Captain Tokomiyaki has explored this cave at least once. Shiver me whisker, for real? Yar, we must go at once. Yep. Side quest, Patchy's Booty. What? Seems we can't go back out. Reminds me of the time we fell into that mouse trap. Okay. this one they do like, and the other ones I never really used magic that often. Oh. Alright, grab that. We're gonna go back and heal. That. Because we should level up. If we level up, we can heal, so I don't have to go back and heal. Alright, wait up a minute. It wets me fur to say this, but I think we've been scammed. Patchy said there'd be North Star treasure, but there's been only old bones. Wait till I get my paws on you, Patchy. Just you wait. Over here. Another way to, well, that. It's the game. And I like that the demo has a save feature. Oh yeah, that's right, we can float. Mainly because... So I'm assuming if we go back out here... Uh-oh. Yar, you scammed us. I'm a pirate. Of course I scammed you. You're supposed to get trapped and I'd come for you go later. But pirate code number 5 says never scam a fellow pirate. Don't apply to nobodies like ye two. Anyway, I'm escaping meow. Don't follow me. Let's go home. Okay. Do that. We are actually going to go back and this because I have a feeling once we get over here it's going to be kind of like a big fight. Wonder if I should take the time to go over here and fight this stuff too. Let my gun double back up. There you go. We will go here first. Then follow him here. Okay, no. Can't break the... I told ye not to follow me. Pirate code number 6. Always follow pirates back to the hideouts. Especially the furry, slimy ones. Grr, you won't have any lives left once I'm done with you. What the Wolverine? He got me that time. Oh, we got him though. Yo, why did it do that? But that right. So that was the demo for Questt 3. We got really into that, and I fell for it too. But yeah, that is the demo for Questt 3. So if you like what you saw of the game and you are here in the chat, you can use exclamation point GOTC, and we're gonna skip it to get the link to the game here. This one comes out August the 8th, but you can pre-purchase it. It's going to be $19.99 when it does go to full price, but it's currently on sale for $17.99 as a pre-purchase price up until August the 15th. So if you like what you saw of this one, definitely go ahead and add this one to your wish list, or go ahead and do the pre-purchase. I really like this one. I can't wait for this one to release, because I played 1 and 2, so I love the Questt games. But yeah, that is Questt 3. Alrighty, and with that being said, and that actually worked out, because that was the last game on the card. I'd like to thank everyone that tuned into tonight's stream. I will work on this on my end to get it uploaded to YouTube, so that you can go back and watch the footage. I don't know, again, with this week being Theme Next Fest, I'm not sure how I'm going to be streaming. If I'm going to stream again, this is kind of like a spur of the moment type situation thing. So I don't know if I'm going to go back to my normal stream schedule, or if I'm just going to, continue to just pick out demos and then just like jump on and stream. But if that is what I decide to do, again, all of the games will be uploaded to YouTube for your viewing pleasure. But with that being said, I am going to go ahead and wrap up stream for the evening. And as always, this is Ready Set Gaming. I'm Ready Set. Please be safe and keep gaming.